Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be making chicken and shrimp Alfredo with homemade garlic bread. So right into the video, I already seasoned my chicken up, but I used black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, come on Sade, I was moving so slow, y'all. Some seasoned salt, accent, and sazon. Y'all, when I tell y'all, sazon and accent are one of my favorite seasonings. Like, it does something. It does something. So here I'm just I'm seasoning up my water with some salt for my pasta. And here is a skillet with like 4 tablespoons of oil. And you want that pot to be hot before you put that chicken in there. Like, guys, you don't want to put your chicken in a cold pot. You want to hear that sizzle. You want to see the sizzle. Like, it's a difference. And you don't want to overcrowd your pan. If you do, you want to get that brown color on your chicken like you want to have. Like, if you put more, it almost like stews the chicken. Like, it doesn't really have room to like breathe and get all those crispy edges. So like, 4 to a pan, and it depends on your skillet size. So now we're on to the shrimp. This is raw shrimp, guys. Please do not use the cooked shrimp. It is very hard to put flavor on that. It gets dry really quick. This way, if you use raw shrimp, you can control the flavor. You can control how well it's cooked, all that. So here, I did wash, peel, and devein those shrimp. I'm just now cutting them in half to give the illusion of more shrimp in the pasta. And to me, I don't really like big pieces of shrimp and chicken in my pasta. So, girl, cut them things up. Fool these people. Tell them, oh, it's full of shrimps. Full of shrimp. So now I'm just going to go ahead and flip my chicken over. Oh, that looks so good, guys. If you guys was in the kitchen when I cooked that, oh, it smelled so good. Like, y'all have no clue. It smelled so good. And we didn't use that many seasonings. But y'all, I need y'all to do it. Even if you don't make this chicken Alfredo, use those seasonings on some chicken, fried chicken, whatever. You'll be like, Lord, what has been all my life? What has been? So now that the chicken is done, I did cook it for 5 to 10 minutes on each side. I did cut it open. It is done. It smells good, all that. I'm just going to put it over to my casserole dish that I will be using later and cook my second batch of chicken. I know a lot of people are wondering, like, she could have put all that chicken in the pan. No, guys, I'm telling you, do not crowd your pan. Do not crowd your pan. And now, all those seasonings that was in the bottom of that skillet we cooked that chicken in, we're not going to throw that away. We're not going to wash this dish yet. We're going to take a teaspoon of butter and rub it all around just to help pick up those bits and pieces. And y'all, it is so much flavor on the bottom of that skillet. It is crazy. Like, if you throw that away, you're literally just giving away free flavor. Like, you was just like, girl, I don't need that extra flavor in here. It can be a little bit bland, you know what I'm saying? Your shrimp don't need all that flavor. So here I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice. That is 100% lemon juice. And with the lemon juice, the citrus in the lemon juice helps with accent, whichever one, y'all. I'm having a brain fart right now. Whichever one of those, it helps bring those little extra bits up. And you want a little bit of a lemon flavor on your shrimp. And guys, look at that. Yeah, the shrimp is turning pink, but could you see that seasoning, that flavor? Like, y'all, and it smells good. So here I'm just cutting up my chicken. Yes, I like to cut my chicken after I cook it. It's way juicier. And look at hungry hubby back there. You know, men can smell when the food is done. I don't know how they do it, but you can smell it. And he gave the okay that it was good. So we doing our thing. We getting there. So you do want to cut your chicken up probably like, I think I waited like 5 to 8 minutes. I can't really remember, but I did wait. You don't want to cut it right away because those juices will just leak out. Let it sit and just settle for a good 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let all the juices, go where they're supposed to go. And also cut this up in the dish that you will be using, because all those flavors that are leaking out of your chicken, it needs to be in the pasta. And y'all, don't know why this clip's so long. Like I said, bear with me. I'm very new to this. And to be honest, it was actually exciting and fun to do. It might not look like it on my face, but it was very, 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 very fun. And I will be doing this again. But anyway, you want those pieces of chicken in bite-sized pieces. You can make them smaller or you can leave them bigger, but that's what I like right there. Look at that. Look at that yumminess. All that yumminess. So here I'm just going to add my pasta in. I didn't show how to make pasta. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that. If not, just leave me a comment. I can tell you there, or I can just make a simple recipe. And I'm not going to knock all these other YouTubers. Girl, go out there and, look up a way to cook some pasta. There's very informational videos out there. And y'all, I don't know what I was thinking trying to mix all that in this little casserole dish. So hopefully my brain comes together soon and be like, girl, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So here is my favorite blue bowl. I have had this bowl since I was in high school. That's why I looked so loved. And we're just going to mix everything. I put in my shrimp. And y'all see that juice at the bottom of there? I didn't want too much of it because it already has enough juice in it. And I want my Alfredo to stay a certain color. I don't want it to be too dark. And here is a can of cream of chicken, y'all. This is the secret recipe to a very creamy Alfredo. I know people are like, what? Cream of chicken? That's weird. Girl, no. Cream of chicken. And I know y'all see me steal that piece of shrimp. It was so good, by the way. Mind you, I didn't season it. I just used all the little scrapings on the bottom of the pan. Anyway, I added some cream of chicken. This is a jar of classic Alfredo. We're going to add that whole thing. Yeah, I could have added some water to get it out, but I wouldn't stand that. And a 4-cheese Alfredo. Do not use all of that. I used a little bit over a third of that to save for the end, but you'll see what I use it for. Anyway, you're just gonna stir all that up together. Make sure everything gets incorporated. As you know, it's not hard to mix up spaghetti noodles, but you gotta put some elbow grease in it. You gotta mix that thing up. Look at the flick of the wrist, but my wrist wasn't flicking or whatever. If you guys could see my hand gestures right now, I swear you would just laugh. You would laugh your butt off. Anyway, we're going to make sure all that is incorporated. And I did add like a cup of cheese, probably a little less. I didn't want to add too much. I am a little lactose intolerant. It's a little too much information going out there, but I did want a little bit. My kids love the cheese pull, you know what I'm saying? When you pull it up and you see that string of cheese, they like that. So I, added a little bit in there just for them, a little fun, a little extra flavor. But you can add however much you want. However much cheese, however much sauce you guys want, it's really up to you. You just don't want your Alfredo sauce. You don't want your Alfredo to be so creamy that, when you go to serve it, it just literally falls over because it looks watery. No, girl. Watery and creamy is two different things. So there I did add a little bit more seasoning, which was garlic and onion powder. And I think that's all I added right there. Oh, and some black pepper. And guys, don't forget the black pepper. A lot of people think black pepper doesn't have a lot to do with seasoning. No, girl. Skip out on black pepper on one of your meals, and you'll be like, oh, this is missing something. Missing something. I can't talk today. And I guarantee you, like, dang, it was the black pepper. Like, put some black pepper on there, you'd be like, wow. Wow. So anyway, we're just going to keep mixing it up. And now I'm going to go ahead and taste a little piece just to make sure everything is seasoned well. And that's what I was trying to tell my hubby. You don't want to season everything so well at the beginning because you don't want it overly salted. Now, I just told you that it was good, but it's really not. I added a little bit more onion and garlic powder, and then I added a little seasoned salt. And the reason why I added seasoned salt over regular salt, because it did need a little bit more of a taste, but I couldn't get to it. So I was like, I just used seasoned salt. And y'all, it was so good. It was so good. I literally wish you could stand over this bowl. Like, yeah, it's just pasta, but all that mixed together, y'all, it smelled so good. And it tastes good, too. That taste test was very good. Even though I added more, it was still very good. So now we're just going to pour everything back into that casserole dish for my lucky bowl. And if you guys seen a little bonus in the video, I use that fork for almost everything. I guess that was the fork of the night or whatever. But here we're going to take the rest of that Alfredo sauce. And I always like to do the one with the cheese in it. That way it's like, I don't know. Guys, it's really hard for me to explain stuff. So just bear with me. Anyway, we're going to mix that all up. Try not to go to the very bottom like I see myself doing. I like to put extra on top because when it's cooking, you know, it falls down to the bottom. So, and then you always have those little creamy pockets of just cream. And it's just, y'all, I'm getting hungry just making this voiceover for you guys. But then again, I'm not. So I did put Italian seasonings on top, and I also added a little more shredded cheese, which I didn't record. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so next we're going to make the butter for our garlic bread. We have some butter. I already put black pepper in there. I'm going to add Italian seasonings and some garlic powder. Y'all, it might look like I'm putting a lot of garlic in there, but girl, it's garlic bread. You wanted to have that taste. So go ahead and mix those up once I put everything back where it goes. You're going to go ahead and mix everything up. You do want to use room temperature butter because it will be easier. I honestly forgot to take it out, so I popped it in the microwave for at least, I want to say like 6 seconds. Yeah, for like 6 seconds to let it get soft. Yeah, a little bit was running, but that is totally fine. That is totally fine. And y'all, Ashton was talking to me this whole time I was cooking, so I can honestly cannot tell you like what's going on, like what we was talking about. I don't know. But anyway, you really want to incorporate that. Oh, excuse me. For some reason, I just keep having to burp. I did this voiceover twice. The first one, I just kept burping. I was like, you know what? The next one, we're all human. Girl, you burp. Boy, you burp too. We're going to burp all together. Anyway, if you don't have Italian seasoning at home, and if you have like parsley or like basil or something, use just a little bit of basil. And look, he smelled that garlic. He thought something was done. And guys, he's like, what is that? What is that? And I ain't want to tell him, like, just look at it. What do you think it is? Like, it's garlic butter for our bread. Anyway, we're just going to take a little of that and spread it all over our bread. And y'all, do the ends too. Do not skip out with this butter. Everything you want, every piece of that bread to have some butter. And I'm only going to butter one side, then put it in the skillet, and then butter the other side. Anyway, when Ashton tasted that bread, he was like, dang, this is good. Like, even the ends, I haven't made him any homemade garlic bread in a while. So anyway, guys, this is the finished look. Oh, it looks so good. I did put that in the oven for about 15 minutes on 400 degrees. And I cut up my toast to make it seem more. And this is me just plating. Y'all, he's being silly. He was like, I don't want them to know what I did. I don't want them to know. It's okay. It's okay. We're all family. You guys will know one day. You'll know one day. But we have to have Mr. Taste test himself taste before it gets served to the babies. And let's see his verdict. Hurry up. He's taking so long. Just eat it. Come on. Let's see. And okay. So that is it, you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If it was very informational or you just liked it, like it, you know, share it, comment, I don't know, just do some stuff to make me feel good, basically. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, thank you again. Please subscribe. Once again, please share my video. And I just want to say thank you for all the people who are, you know, I'm new to YouTube. And people keep saying, oh, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. But girl, enjoy your day.